My name's Patricia Illing. I'm a postdoctoral researcher at Monash University in the Department of Biochemistry and Molecular Biology and the Biomedicine Discovery Institute. So what I'm interested in is how the cells of our body communicate to the immune system their status, so whether they're infected with a virus or in another sort of disease state. And so for me, on a day-to-day basis, this can involve being in the laboratory, of course, performing cellular assays, so looking at what conditions are involved in stimulating the immune system, or I can be performing proteomic-based assays, looking at what's changed in the cell, or what I'm particularly interested in is this process known as antigen presentation, which is a means by which cells display on their surface components of, say, viruses that are infecting the cells to help stimulate the immune response. And so that's a real, what I'm interested in, but that's not all of it. So I can also be supervising students, so providing guidance to students or training students. Of course, we also spend time at our desks analyzing the data, reading manuscripts from other researchers, getting ideas, talking to other researchers. There really isn't a, typical day. It's an incredibly dynamic situation or job to be in. I think one thing that I find quite surprising as a scientist is the fact that people don't necessarily perceive that there is a fair amount of creativity involved in the endeavour. I mean, yes, we're sort of driven by a curiosity and a desire to understand how things work, and there's a lot of diligence and rigour involved in the actual generation of data and processing of data. But sometimes you need to come up with new ways of asking a question, whether that's adapting techniques or combining techniques in a different way. And so that design process of generating an experiment or setting up an experiment that has the capacity to answer the question that you're trying to answer is actually quite a creative process. And so it is actually key, in my opinion, to the scientific endeavour. So I think one of the things that I really enjoy about what we do, apart from the fact that, what guided me into research was the fact that I never really wanted to stop learning. I enjoy that moment where you maybe see something or perceive something in a way that no one has before. But also one of the things that I really enjoy in amongst all of that is working with students who have come from different backgrounds. They have different, angles on things. And so not only do you get this sort of opportunity to see and help them develop as researchers, but you also find that sometimes they will ask something in a different way, or they'll have a different perspective. And I think that can be incredibly valuable. Not only am I helping them, but they're helping me look at these things in a different light sometimes, which only helps drive things forward.